Hi guys, welcome to a video that's going to be about farming. So there's a sword on the auction house that costs around on each server 79k to 83k, and the sword is called Destiny. And 90% of the monsters don't really have actually a drop rate for the sword. There's one that actually has less than 1%, but it's better than any of the other rest, and it's these Dread Maul ambushers. The sword is called Destiny, and the drop rate on this sword is 0.07. Actually, wait, no, zero point 0.7. That would be even less than the probability of most of them. But a little nice farming spot is actually if you first go to Zindamori and you have to travel back in time, because if you go here regularly, you're going to get set up into the, I guess, Warlords of Draenor scenario. So you go back in time, and this will take you back over here to when this was a leveling zone back in vanilla, where you would practically just level. Don't remember exactly this because I wasn't playing in vanilla, but main points. This sword is, I believe, a level 55 sword that it looks really good as a transmog. I don't actually have a add-on to pull it up, but I'll put a WoW head link in the description if you guys are interested in trying to farm this. I've spent about 2 hours, 3 hours so far, and so far nothing. But you know, maybe in 3-4 hours. It said it was like 1 out of every 47k of these guys there's a potential drop rate for. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because, for me, a good example, I don't necessarily make any, what do you call it, gold currently. So I need a good spot where I can actually just tier farm to make gold so I can pay for WoW tokens, because I actually currently do not have enough gold to buy a WoW token. And I have still a good amount of subscription left, but I don't necessarily have an actual amount of time to actually, like, I guess, sit around and do nothing. So for my preoccupiedly time, I'm trying to farm these dudes to get that sword, because that sword is actually one of the best twink swords, number one. Then also, it's a very low drop rate that makes it even more increasingly wanted. And also, I actually seen a level 53 warrior that was twinking with it. He had one other sword, I forget what it was, and Destiny, and he practically almost beat me in a duel. If not, he actually beat me twice as a level 93 warlock. I'm 97 right now, but that just shows you how good the actual sword is with all the twink gear compared to me just being like a level 93 with regular gear. He was, of course, had like the engineering buff for his belts and all of the other type of things, but in general, like, that shows the power of a twink. A twink, if you guys don't recognize it or you're new to this game, is someone that tries to beef up a character at low level with no type of, I guess you could say, experience gain in the future. So it practically locks them in at a level, whatever level you choose. You have to go to your player versus player battle master. In Stormwind, I know he's located, I'll point it out on the map for you guys so you guys can see. You just go to Stormwind, wetlands, underlands. Where is Stormwind? I'm trying to think. Sorry. It's somewhere around here. Gosh darn it. I wonder if it'll pull up Stormwind if I actually even do it. Elwyn Forest, there we are. Okay, so if it's in Stormwind, he is located in, let's see, let me go here, through here, Old Town, right around here. If we're talking Ogremar, he is located right around the PvP quarters. I actually haven't done it on Horde in a while, so don't give me I don't want to give you an inaccurate answer, so I would personally look it up, or I'll put a note in the description where he's at, so you guys can have like actual correct view of it, but I'm pretty sure it's around there. But anyways, twinking is something I did in the past. I did a warrior, which I practically made a level 70 twink. I was going to make a level 70 twink shaman, but I ended up actually leveling him a little bit. Now he's like 74, 72-ish, I forget. Haven't been on him in a while. But main point of what I'm trying to get at is it's definitely worth like a shot if you're interested in twinking, because number one, the gear does cost a lot, but the reward is awesome because you get a thrilling character that you can actually play and literally have a good time while playing World of Warcraft, and you can maybe take on higher levels than you. Good example, the guy practically beat me, and I've been playing since Wrath of the Lich King. And I'm not necessarily a bad player, but that shows he was a good player just in general. Then also, he geared his tune correctly to beat a level 93 at the time. Props to that guy. I wish I had his name and I'd put his gear setup in the description. But mainly for twinking, what you have to do is you have to get the best in slot enchant, best in slot gems. If your gear does depend on that, get engineering, because engineering has a belt ability that gives you a really nice stat bonus. And also the engineering helmet for most twink levels is almost practically by standard the best helmet in any type of twink scenario. So I definitely recommend to get engineering. Then after that, I believe he either had, I believe, alchemy for potions, to make certain types of potions to increase stats. Because good example, like a flask will give you like 37 spell power if you're level 70. This is a level 75 one, I believe. Yeah. I believe these flasks were made in Wrath of the Lich King, which was 80. So, in other words, 36 spell power at level 80 is still good because it lasts for 1 hour. Then on top of that, you can get like the Battle Masters potions that like increase your damage overall by 30%, and you get those from doing Battlegrounds. So that's not necessarily something you have to get with alchemy. But I hope this video was a little bit enlightening for a way for you to make money to actually keep your subscription going, or if you just want to stack money to buy maybe a Spectral Tiger in the future, because I think they're pretty cool. This is the Spectral Tiger I have. I got it with actual real money through eBay on a TCG card, but for anyone else, it is possible to get it in game. It just costs a lot of gold. At the time, I think it was only like 400k when I got it, but now it's like over like 2 million gold, I think, which that's outstanding to me because I've never actually passed like I think 120k on any character. My friend, on the other hand, I believe he told me he has about 1 million gold. He's been playing since vanilla, so he's a good character. Like, he understands how to like make gold a lot better than I do, but he doesn't make videos. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that this was an informative video. Alright, have a good rest of your guys' day.